Hello everyone and welcome back to this game. I don't need to hover over the mute button because my parents aren't home. That means I can say bad words like poopy butt.
You normally say bad words like poopy butt.
Shh. Don't tell my parents.
How am I supposed to do that? Okay, I'm just gonna go and call them.
Alright, so we're gonna be doing the next level. My favorite level. By that I mean not really. Olympus Coliseum.
Does anybody actually have a favorite level in this game, honestly?
I mean, they're all the same, so...
Exactly.
They're literally all the same. Actually, no. The only thing is, it's like, instead of what is your favorite level, it's which level has the least annoying enemies.
Pretty much. That, or you have cases like the last level, it should be super obvious, but for the two people that haven't played the game, I won't say it, which is just super long and just doesn't end.
Oh, super long. Isn't it like 50 rooms or something like that?
It's absurd.
Well, look, an announcement! Yeah, you know, same old, the story... Like I mentioned before, the story in the worlds means nothing unless there's the organization related. It's literally just a retelling of a retelling, because it retells like the events of the first game in a way, which are just already basically retellings. And, you know,
it retells them wrong!
Exactly. Of course, some things are different, such as Hercules. This is... original? Question mark?
Okay. I can at least give the... I guess you can call it the alternate version of this game recoded some credit on this. At least they bothered to justify the differences. This game doesn't. It's different now.
It's literally just the retreading a retread. Also, the light is still red and I'm scared.
He's talking about his PS4 controller light, by the way.
Yeah, and it only happened when I opened up this game, when I wanted to start LPing it. So, I think it's trying to tell me something.
Same thing happened to me when I played KH1. Sometimes, not every time.
Perfectly. Oh man, if only we had the voice act.
I know.
That's all we need. Come on, that would make this world a million times better.
Right, you know what? Why not just have James Wood voice everybody?
I mean, I'd be fine with that. James Wood is very good.
I know. It's like at least every character in this world.
Imagine just
including Cloud.
Imagine just a ton of Hades talking to each other.
And this is a problem. How?
It's not. I'm just saying. Imagine a situation where there's just Hades talking to Hades.
Disney, we need this movie.
Alright, so I'm gonna treat this game how I'm playing it on my own because I'm insane and double platinuming this game.
Yep, that is the definition of insanity.
I'm going to actually just play the game how I know how to play it outside of the obvious like small little farming bits that I did do. How's everybody doing today?
Let's see,
There's nothing special here, I know that. Well, nothing special outside of the obvious world exclusive stuff.
Yeah, I'm just checking the thing. Like, there's 2 keyblades, but one of them's key to rewards, so you can't get it yet.
Gotta wait till I get to the 7th.
I'm still waiting. I'm almost certain you already have that one, but...
So, when I did this on my other save... Another thing, too, is I can sort of, as the bright side about, me also platinuming it on another save. So I guess I can kind of go over my experiences and some things that I...
Oh, no, you already have, right? Yep.
Yeah, I have all this stuff. Don't worry. No.
I have to look, you know?
Yeah, he does. So, first thing is, I think we've been over this before, but I'm just kind of reassuring everyone, is basically how I'm going to be playing this game too is, since you need to kill the last enemy to get their enemy card, I will be working to make sure that I can... Ooh, I got the Olympus.
Yep, that's one you definitely didn't have.
But I'm gonna be trying to kill a different enemy. Like if I don't have their card, I'm going to make sure I try to kill them last. That's my
Yeah. It's basically the only thing you have to control which cards you're gonna get, other than the rooms that increase your odds by 2.5%. Which isn't really that much, but I mean, it's something.
Also, after this world is when things start hurting a lot more, so I might pop in a level. Ooh, White Room, I don't know if I have that.
Wait, much you do not, but you do now.
Okay. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and try to do whatever the heck I just said. Also, there's something I learned. So map cards, as you can see at the top left, they have a cap. So roulette spamming isn't really ideal until the way ends, from what I've kind of learned. Especially because you start running out of card room and it really sucks. That, or until you need like a whole bunch of different variations of cards.
Or I mean, there is the option too of didn't we mention before how with premium rooms we actually found out that you could just cancel it a circle by looking over the footage again. If you can do that through roulette rooms as well, then
yeah, you should be able to. Obviously. So I'm gonna try my best to do every single level or area to give me that like 1.5 boost in what's it called?
Google.
Yeah, I'm gonna try my best to get the 1.5 boost rooms, like use those as much as I can, just so I can try to get as many enemy cards as I can, just on the direct path. Because in my other save, I am kind of doing a mixture of farming and playing normally. So, yeah. Also, don't know if we mentioned this, but I mentioned this to him in private. But if you hold R2 and then press the right control stick as if you're moving the camera, that's how you change the lock-on.
That is so janky.
It really is, but you know that
it works. But
I really wish I had more 3 wishes because they're really good.
Actually, speaking of that, how was the Olympus?
It's okay. It doesn't have. It's good. It's good. I actually use it on my other thing. It's just the 3
Looking
wishes.
at the stats that I have written down, it's better than Kingdom Key at the very least.
Yeah, it's not that bad. It's not bad per se. It's just not as good as the 3 wishes. Is actually really good because it has a really good finisher combo. I think if I'm not mistaken, Olympia is just balanced. So
actually, I'm looking over the 2. Olympia's a direct upgrade.
Powerful with a quick recovery after breaks. Yeah, it does more damage, but the thing is, the 3 wishes has a good.
No, I mean like literally the only difference between them is the break recovery, which is an A on the Olympia and it's a B on 3 wishes. That's the only difference.
I hope that the 3 wishes actually does do better combo break. Either way, they're both really good keyblades. Basically, they're the only 3 keyblades I'm actually using now. Also, in this world, you have to jump on top of these blocks in order to make the thing disappear. So I should start tossing these at more enemies. Because I don't know.
Why not?
I don't know if there's. Is there actually? Can you take a look and see if there's a certain amount of like number of stuff I have to hit with blocks and stuff? Because I know you need to.
I think it's just once, but I can mark.
So I know you need to hit an enemy from like give them the surprise round like 150 times, I believe. So I'm just trying to see if it's the same thing for what's it called? For like tossing boxes and stuff and objects at them. I don't know if it's
There's a story on difficulty. There's the mini games that you were talking about earlier. Oh boy, you're gonna have a lot of fun in 100 Acre Woods.
What if it ends up not being as bad as you had issues with?
Honestly, most of them weren't that bad. It's just like 1 or 2 of them that are just absolutely awful.
Well, I guess the main question is, are they worse than Kingdom Hearts 1 in terms of pacing? Because I don't remember
In terms of the 100 Acre Wood mini games, oh yeah, they're definitely worse.
They're slower? So one thing I hate
I
about...
don't know if I'd call it slower, or it's just...
One thing I hate about this world, not this world, but like any world with large bodies and stuff like that, is they're so hard to hit in this version. They're much easier in the original game. Which is fun. Also, expect me at this point to start using Simba much less, just because the amount of damage isn't really worth it.
Yeah, you would need at least 2 Simbas for it to be worth it, and that's kind of true for most summons at this point.
Yeah. Oh, that's really weird.
Although, I do know the summon card in this world is actually really good, so...
Hades?
Cloud.
I don't really know what Cloud does. I think it's like just
Physical damage. It's a lot of physical damage, though.
Okay. I wonder if I can get a card of you guys, because I don't have you in my main save.
You got a calm bounty. Oh, it's a 1 at that. How lovely.
Well, I can just use it in the one rooms because
Oh, you got fire.
I do need them to get all the slights and stuff. So because you get special moves from that.
That is true.
Ooh,
We'll just
enemy
check to see if there's
card.
a calm bounty thing from...
I got a blue Rhapsody. Give me that Olympia. I'll get something better than a 4 eventually. But yeah, I got a. You probably want to mark that off. I got a blue Rhapsody in there. Right?
Oh, I did not even see that.
Yeah, I got it.
I'm busy looking at the list. I want to figure out what the calm bounty is for this world.
There has to be more than like 2. Like there has to be more than 1 slight because I know there's 1 slight. I've gotten like 1 slight in random worlds where I'm just kind of like, okay, I'll just use this as a calm bounty. Because why not? Come on, give me that card. Also, the lock-on changing thing, it's really janky and it's only really worth it at the beginning of combat when you hit stuff.
There's nothing special in this world for calm bounties.
That's how you know what to do. Also, the freaking upward slash to hit aerial enemies, I hate so much. It's the most unhelpful thing. Watch me get like a second blue Rhapsody. I got a Teaming Darkness set. That's pretty good.
That's not bad.
I'll take it.
So you've got plenty of calm bounties, but did you ever get a guarded trove or a false bounty?
Not yet. As a matter of fact, even in my other save, I only got I got a guarded bounty on floor 7. So I don't know. I wonder if that's like tied to that at all. There's a high probability it's not. It's just you never know because it took me until then until I got it. But at the same time, I was also starving for cards. So, or not cards, but I couldn't get like any new world cards. So that didn't help.
Not to mention the game, you know, it's RNG now. The whole game. Can't forget that.
It's like actual card games.
Mm-hmm.
I think we made that joke already.
Yeah, pretty sure we did.
If we didn't in the video, I know we have in past.
Oh, a 3 Kingdom Key. Oh boy. Oh, there's
Freeze
lots of
more
you.
points of my life. What?
Well, yeah.
Even then, it's not removal points. Oh yeah. Look at all that freaking CP. I'm getting that up like crazy.
As you should.
Every
Like
now
you said
and again,
before,
I
you
will
might want to
boost.
put 1 into hell.
I'm probably gonna do it before the end of this world. Is probably what's gonna happen because Wonderland, which is the next world for just so everyone knows, that's when the difficulty definitely sort of starts to ramp up,
Yeah.
and that's mostly just because of a few enemies. There's a few enemies there, specifically the fucking plants that have really high cards. So there's a trophy right here.
I heard something too, but I think it was just a card sound effect.
I got a trophy. I got so excited.
I know. It would have been great.
So I gotta make sure I kill the blue Rhapsodies first, because I really don't want to second. The less farming, the better is basically where it's at.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that. Thank you, Lock On.
Amazing.
Good waste of freeze rate. I'm not getting any, what's it called, which sucks too. Any, Dom or Goofy cards. I don't want to use Dom cards. I never use them.
Yeah, he's too much of a risk.
From these guys,
I guess
basically
it
aren't worth
fine,
using
but...
melee on for the record. So. They're so hard to hit! It's so obnoxious. Also, you have to jump on these in this world too, just so you
Mm-hmm.
jump on the blocks and jump on the land.
I guess they're lanterns? Oh, there's the Goofy.
Oh, what?
Yeah, well, I didn't claim it was a good Goofy.
No, I got a Moogle. I'm actually getting good base drops for cards in this run. Usually I get a whole bunch of... Well, I mean, in this world, I should say, because I was getting a lot of green fodder cards in the first world, whatever world that was.
True.
Whoa! Look at that shadow go! I'm really hoping to get a large body. I don't know why. I just want one. Mostly, probably because they're really annoying and I just kind of want to get rid of them as soon as possible. So. You'll just have to remind me what other rooms have increased future rock rage. Also, I tried a black room before on my own time. Don't try black rooms. I'm gonna save those.
Teaming Almighty and Moving Darkness. Unless I'm missing something, I think it's those three. Yeah, it's those three.
I don't remember. Wait, so it's Looming Darkness, what?
Teaming Darkness, which is a room where many Heartless appear. It's Almighty Darkness, which is where
they attack
Heartless with strong cards here.
Oh, okay, I thought that's when they attack relentlessly.
That's Looming Darkness, which is another 2.5.
Gotcha. Looming Darkness is good. There's a lot of guys there. I think there's just a lot of... That's a good place to level up, too, so...
Well, I'll be seeing a lot of those cards get used when we're on our farming phase.
I'm not too worried about saving at the moment.
Yeah, I wouldn't be either.
Darkness. Do I have? I don't think I have a Looming Dark. Yeah, I haven't gotten that yet. Let's see my green cards.
Oh, you have an Almighty? I don't have that marked.
Oh yeah, I got one randomly. I remember that. Let's see. Strong initiative. Yeah, I'll use that.
Sure. Why not?
It's 2/3. That's how I'm gonna start differentiating the stars. Also, remember that room that we thought I needed high jump for? High jump doesn't do shit in this game.
Well, you know, I guess.
Also, this room is really good for farming too, because if you hit something, it literally...
Yeah, I'm seeing it. They're just dying.
Yeah, they die really fast, so... This is probably the best green card room, if you have to ask me. That and the one that gives you an increased, it gives you, like, your cards are increased. The numbers are increased. That one's also really good, too.
That one is, marshal making, is it?
I think so.
Yes.
Is there any cards I want to add? Do I have a Jafar in my deck? I thought I had Jafar in my deck.
You do. He was at the bottom.
Why is he appearing here? I don't
He's
have
expensive, but...
Oh, okay.
I think for bosses it's worth it.
I didn't have... No, he's worth it kind of at all times. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna get rid of a card then.
It's like there's a reason I had you do Agaba first.
I'm gonna get rid of one of my Kirs.
You don't even really have enough health to justify a Kiriga.
Yeah. Easiest room. The only downside is sometimes you can, for this room, is sometimes there'll be the two waves, and the second wave they don't have any difference in HP. Like, even if you attack them first, they don't have less HP.
Yeah.
So sometimes you'll attack like an enemy, and there'll just be one enemy just for an entire wave to spawn.
A bunch of calm bounties.
Probably gonna start using them.
Yeah, maybe use one for the next room, just in case my thing is wrong.
I'll probably get a slate, because I'm pretty sure it's much better.
I feel like actually that probably is it. When you don't get cards.
Yeah, because you do get something. Ooh, I got another all-90 cards.
Actually, yeah, that's a trophy too, isn't it? You get all slights.
Yeah, which is why I was trying to say that's really good.
Okay, I'm going to check that because I have that tablet.
Right.
Did you ever get Tetra Blocker? The one where you get 5% HP heal?
No, I have not.
Not that I suggested you build that.
I haven't.
We learned that lesson.
I'm on the way. Ooh, just got a large one. Large one card.
Oh, goody. Well, that's gonna make things a lot less annoying.
I meant to level up my HP just to kind of have the. Whatever.
Well, whatever. I mean, like, it's not like CP up is the bad thing.
It's. Oh yeah, one Olympia. Now that's what we're
Third slight. Oh, slight master, that's gotta be it.
Now I need to get, what's it called?
You even get slights from 100 Acre Wood minigames? What? Of course you do.
Why are you giving us lethal weapons, Pooh?
Reward things, not too surprised about that. Slights from leveling up, when you're into a world, a specific card. Bounty map, and yes, there's one in the Olympus Coliseum, so okay, there you go.
I knew you were using it like that. Because I feel like they wouldn't just have a random bounty room. I'm pretty sure they just give you, like, random cards at some point.
So what would happen if you get the slight and then you use another one of those calm bounties?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You probably get, like, a random card if I had to guess. Also, I didn't get that Olympia, which sucks. I learned that, I remember this was a little bit of a question that I had that we assumed but never got an answer of, because we didn't know. But yes, if you do not collect it, it doesn't appear on your screen, then you do not know. You do not get, like, the collectibles. I don't remember how exactly I figured it out. I think I was getting, like, a new Keyblade card or something that I didn't have before. And I was like, and then an enemy hit me or something, and the card was flying to me, but I didn't collect it.
You didn't get that Moogle point either.
And I didn't. Well, that's like, what, a grand total of 2, maybe?
Probably 4.
You get, like, nothing from them, it sucks. Whoa, my favorite room, premium. I'm probably gonna do the premium.
9.
I'm probably gonna do premium stuff, like, post-game, just so you know. Not post-game, but, like, you know, the way in.
I mean, post-game is going to be the real game from where we're sitting.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, there is some stuff you actually have to get post-game, so...
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm getting. There's some stuff you can't even get until after you clear the second story, so...
You mean,
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
I was trying to avoid saying that.
Is there stuff?
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, we've already said it.
You already said it. I know for a fact I wouldn't have.
Pretty sure we've said it, at least. And maybe not in this playthrough, but I'm pretty sure we have. And 100%, I almost have 100% like guarantee that we did during the live stream at some point. You know, assuming somebody actually took the time to watch that.
Again.
So I just need to get the Howler next, and then the whatever the heck that is the network. I can't remember their name.
Bouncy Wild.
Bouncy Wild. Also known as annoying people trying to.
Yep. The Moogle Thief.
Wish I had more cards. Just can't attack that much. Granted, I have a potion. I'm gonna get a Mega Potion, I think, after this level.
Time to look!
I believe you get it after this level. Like, I think you get it. Yeah, that's what I meant. Not high, or not Mega Potion, I meant High Potion. So I gotta make a big old circle. Let's see really quickly. I gotta have a 3+, so I can use a moment's reprise, but I'm not going to.
With that compound he was talking about, yeah.
I only really want to save before the boss, because I don't remember this level being particularly difficult, because the enemies are just like kind of whatever.
Oh, you got a gravity.
Got a kingdom key.
Oh yeah, now we're talking. 3.
I learned Blitz Raid.
Mm-hmm.
Hurl the Keyblade and inflict ice damage.
It's not a terrible move, but why don't you give that up in place of the Saga?
Because you're crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it.
Dude, sure. I'll give in. Almighty Darkness.
Did somebody say darkness? I heard the word.
Also, I don't have it in this game, in this save, but Endless Darkness or Bottomless Darkness, whatever it's called, that one sucks.
You talking about the one that's just black everywhere?
Yeah, and there's shadows everywhere.
It's Bottomless Darkness.
Yeah, I don't like that one. I mean, it might be good for EXP. I don't know if it is, but all I know is
it doesn't increase your odds for the cards.
All I know is, well, I saw it and I was like, okay, there's gonna be a lot of Heartless cards, and my mind was like, that's gotta be good for leveling or for getting, you know, enemy cards.
That's what I
general.
assumed the first time I played through the game, but no, I don't think it is.
No, it really isn't. It's just shadows. There's only shadows there. At least at my point in the game, there's only shadows. I don't know if it stays that way. It probably doesn't, because shadows aren't that good after a while, but there are only shadows there, so
and I just looked it up, and no, it is useless.
It's probably just only shadows there.
But yeah, it's for the one unlucky person who manages to get through the entire game without a shadow card.
Yeah, pretty much. Ooh, a moment's reprise. Oh, it's another 0. I'm probably gonna use that. Ooh, I got a new slight. Blitz, the greatest of slights. By that I mean, I don't think I've ever used it except probably on accident. I think we're almost done. Oh shoot. With the Olympus. Because we've almost gone through every room. We have to go through every room basically just to get to the end. What I'm probably gonna do is I'm probably gonna swap the Calm Bounty room with the save room. So. Yeah, platforming.
I love those tiny little details about that statue. Attack and then it falls down, crumbling to the ground, as it should.
Also, I find this to be really funny, but platforming in this game is so much smoother than it is in the first game.
I mean, it's still super janky.
It's really janky, yeah, but it's so much smoother than it is in the first game, and that's really weird.
I feel like it's probably just because there's not as much of it. But,
yeah, these guys don't have high enough cards. Look at this strategizing. Also, just so everyone knows, strategizing goes out the window once I get
strategy's fine until you get to level 27.
Then it's like, who cares? Then it's brainless mode, and just like, what it is, a video game.
Yep. And the further in you get with the slights at that point, the worse it gets.
What is video game? I don't have the Power Wild enemy card, right? Just making sure.
No, I think you got the large body.
Yeah, I know I got the one. Yeah. I'm just making sure if I got the Power Wild. Like,
I've got Blue Rhapsody and large body here.
Okay.
Which means 2 for 1 world is already pretty good.
Yeah, I'm mostly just making sure. Just in case. Also, just so everyone knows, if they're wondering, wait a minute, why are there Power Wilds in Olympus? Well, you can explain why, because I don't remember.
Disney lost the rights to Tarzan, so they had to get rid of Deep Jungle. And that's not just this game, it's every game in the series from this point onward will not have any references to Deep Jungle.
It's almost as if that level didn't exist anymore.
Pretty much.
And for some people, it's better that way.
Like, there's other Disney properties out there that could work as a jungle theme anyway, so it's like, what's the point? Like, a lot of people bring up Jungle Book, like, if they really wanted another jungle theme level.
That'd actually be... I'd be fine with a Jungle Book. I think
mean,
that'd be interesting.
it was supposed to be Birth by Sleep, but it didn't come to fruition.
Why not? It's another calm bounty.
I think they just ran out of time. The assets are still in the game and everything. Textured and everything.
Wow.
But if you ever felt like that game was missing a world, you were right!
Missing an awful world.
Probably.
I mean, is there really a good world in Birth by Sleep?
Olympus Coliseum's okay. It's 2 rooms, but that's why.
that's why it's redeemable, because it is 2 rooms. Just gonna use this.
And honestly, there are worlds in that game that are fine. It's just they're not nearly as good as 1 or 2.
All right, let's name the worst world on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Deep Space. Wait, what did you say?
I actually like Deep Space.
Wait, what did you say?
I said like a departure. I mean, if I was being serious, I would have said Keyblade Graveyard, because those stupid tornadoes.
True. Keyblade Graveyard is pretty bad.
I actually like Deep Space. I understand why people don't. It is a labyrinth, despite being linear.
It's not really. I don't think it's the labyrinth part that really frustrates me. It's more if it's like a not fun labyrinth, I guess. Like it really doesn't have a lot going for it. All right, which cards might?
If you're gonna be making that argument again, that's kind of just Birth by Sleep in general.
It's true. All right, so I'm gonna get rid of this card and Sorceress Walking. Sure.
You need Sorceress Waking anyway.
Oh yeah, Waking. Why did I say walking?
Maybe you just want to get up and start walking.
Dude, my legs are back now after work. I don't need to walk.
Oh, finally, more story, but that's exactly what we've been needing this whole time.
The story doesn't even make sense when you like put it together with the gameplay.
Oh yeah, it's again, like especially compared to Cage 1, but okay, fine. Let's just pretend Cage 1 didn't exist. It still doesn't make any sense.
Because apparently we went through the preliminaries.
I guess that's what every room so far has been. It's the only way that makes any semblance of sense.
I mean, if you ask me, that just sounds like a personal problem.
Yeah. No, you're not supposed to explain the joke, Goofy.
I'm sorry, I'm like autopilot mode.
I understand. It's just like this.
So the thing is, like,
It's not the worst thing ever. It's just
I want to say that we've said this before in the first world, or at least I've probably said this before. But it's literally Kingdom Hearts' retellings aren't that interesting to begin with, but then they made it even less interesting in this game. So it's like literally, since I'm not skipping cutscenes for the sake of completionist's sake, I suppose. Even though I told you guys it's barely. That's why I'm going through the text so fast. It's not important at all. It means jack all.
There's some that are better. It's like honestly, I'd actually rank Olympus Coliseum as one of the higher worlds, just because it actually has a unique story.
Exactly.
The worlds that try to actually retell the original movie, so it's like you already know what's gonna happen at that point.
But even then, in this game, it's literally just like the same as the first game, except it takes longer, I guess, technically.
Well, I mean, the story itself is not longer at all.
Yeah. What, are we gonna run? Oh wow, we are. You know, that was a joke, but... Alright, and it puts you right dab in the middle.
Okay, so I guess just go down. Okay.
Yeah, basically I'm not gonna grind at all during these parts until it gets to... Basically until it gets to a point where I feel it's necessary, sort of thing. So...
Oh, it's not gonna be necessary anytime soon.
Yeah, pretty much. Probably not until we get to floor 6, actually. Once we get to floor 6, that's when it's probably gonna matter.
I mean, even then, assuming you have Sonic Blade by then.
Well, even well, I mean, it's mostly because the enemies at that point get pretty difficult, so...
Hey, how did he get ahead of you in the first place? He was the only one that wasn't running.
I don't know.
Why do I care?
Not only that, but I literally just walked over. So we get to fight Cloud, I think, right here, if I'm not mistaken. And
You gotta reuse whatever assets from the first game they can.
Yeah, and I think what I'm gonna do, if I'm not mistaken. Also, I hate how they set up that cutscene where it basically feels like there's gonna be dialogue. If that was a Kingdom Hearts 1 cutscene, there would have been dialogue right there, like actual talking, but no, instead it's just text. But anyways, this is a battle that I really don't think I have to strategize for, but I'm gonna try to play it a little slowly, because he does use slights, so... You're not the only one who wants to fight Hercules! Dude, imagine this, freaking a kid and his posse.
Oh, please, do you remember any... Oh, that's just it. Do you remember anything about KH1's like, oh wait, of course you don't. Because I was going to say, it's like, well, I mean, Hercules didn't even end up being that strong.
Oh my god, he did no damage. Did you see how much damage?
Oh, wow. I didn't, but I looked at your health bar, and yeah, it's, you don't need to worry about health.
Oh, I used my zero card on accident. Wait, what happened to my... Wait, wait, hold on!
You can't use your cards because he has higher value on a slight.
Wait, no, oh, okay. I was really confused there. It's alright. I get to skip the cutscene, and I just get to walk back to a room. I was so confused because I thought my Blizzard Slight was higher than his Blitz. So I got really confused there, and then I was pressing X, but I didn't see like my card not surpassing his Omni Slash, so I was getting really confused. It's the best way to describe it. Well, hey, at least I saved.
Yeah, could have been a lot worse.
Well, this is how I kind of plan to do every world. It's kind of like get to a middle, like a point, like kind of like in the middle of the area, and then just what's it called? And then just go from there. What did I use here? I don't remember. It was meeting ground.
It was trash cards. Just throw your trash away.
Yeah, pretty much. Okay, Mom, I'll throw my trash away.
Yeah, I know Sorceress Waking was one of them.
Yeah, those were my exact cards that I used. See, this is a short walk, because now all I have to do is go... Let's try it again. Let's not accidentally use my zero card when I want to save that for an Omni Slash. What did I use here? It was a 1 card. It was probably Stagnant Space. I'm just gonna use it.
Yeah, probably.
I'm gonna use it. That card sucks.
Green cards in general just...
With the exception of, like, very select few.
And even then, it's situational.
Yeah, even then, the one that gives you, that increases your card value, in theory would be good, but if you're using slights, it ruins your slights, so...
Yeah. Not to mention, if you really care about it that much, you're probably going to be caring more about, I don't know, enemy card drops or things like that. And at that point, you might as well go back to using those red cards that increase your chances.
Finish your attack.
Uh-oh. Up for your zero.
I mean, I have nothing else to use. So.
Might as well.
That, jeez, Donald, you actually...
Wow, Donald!
You actually did something! No. Hug! Hug! My name is Cloud. Huh!
Beautiful.
And now we get to fight our favorite boss next. Using reused dialogue. Actually, I don't even remember if he talks in the battle. Yay!
Alright, all set. High potion.
Why did it have to be a 3 though?
I mean, honestly, even a 3 is pretty good, considering it even uses the normally unreloadable stuff.
Yeah, but I have to get. That means I have to put a fodder card so I can actually just have an excuse to use it when I'm using a slight card, or a slight deck rather.
Well, I mean, if you're gonna get that card back anyway.
Yeah. Alright, so now let's go over to the boss room, which is right next to my save room.
Oh, that's convenient. You can go back to your save room, you know, actually save.
Mm-hmm.
You know, unless you're insane. You're not insane, are you?
Alright, we're just gonna ignore the save.
You actually had to be scared there for a second when you ran to that door. Like, oh no.
I know, and then I got silent for that exact reason.
Like, oh boy.
Well,
Here he lies.
let's see. Less than a 3. Well, good for you.
How long's the apartment going, by the way? I can't tell from the...
We're full screen.
Yep. About 40 minutes.
Holy crap, really?
It's actually, yeah, it's pretty short.
No, I thought this is longer actually than I thought. I thought this was like a 30-minute part at most.
Oh, I was expecting like an hour.
Better worry about yourself. Ugh, I'm an edgelord. Ugh. Don't worry, I'll back you up. I'm a hero. Now we're talking about memories. Now and then
Well,
oh,
of course,
it's James
they have
Wood.
to work the title in somehow.
So it's him. It's James Wood.
Did someone say memories? Oh.
The chain of memories. You know, I always find it funny that Hades is basically evil, but he's also still a god, so nobody really, like, nobody questions it. I think in the actual, like, mythology, he's not really as evil as portrayed.
He's not even close.
Yeah.
He's
like,
actually the one good guy. God.
well, he's like actually keeping, like, the souls of the damned out of the, like, material plane, essentially.
Okay, let me just say this. He's probably he's the only god I can think of in Greek mythology that has a wife and he doesn't cheat on her.
That's true. That's very true.
Think about that. That's all I have to say.
Did you say that's it?
That's all I have to say.
Pretty much. No, I meant does Hades say that's it?
Does he?
No. He says take that!
Pretty sure he said that.
Woo!
Take that.
See, this is like the worst fight to get a Donald card.
Yeah, you should avoid your fire card while you're at it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you probably should play your card card for too long.
Oh yeah.
Take that.
Oh
When you
no.
reach your
Take
deck.
that.
Nah,
Take that. That's
I
it.
forget how to.
That's
Select or touchpad, I guess.
Alright.
Now you have 20 cards that you can't interrupt. And it's beautiful. Well, this was a strategy game, everybody. It was. I probably should have done this on Cloud. Could have.
Take that.
I completely forgot I had this card.
That's it.
Seriously, like, we could have completely wrecked Cloud.
Oh
Take that.
no. He used, he had a card ready.
Take that.
Fire Aga Ball.
Take that.
I really wish I didn't accidentally use.
Take that.
as a-
Take that. That's it.
Well, there goes your brakes. But honestly, at this point, I really don't.
Starting to get warmed up.
Yo, whoa. What was that card? That was a Mega Ether or whatever.
That was an elixir.
Or a Mega Elixir or something. That was either a normal one or a Mega one. I don't know. Probably a normal one.
I think it was normal, but they're kind of hard to tell the difference between. I think the only difference, like, one of them is a little rounder.
Also, just so everyone knows, that's the Sonic Blade strategy. Also, Jafar card into just spamming the slight, so then they can't do anything.
Mm-hmm.
There we go, Hades. And we're gonna get the Cloud card.
Yep.
Did I raise my HP? Well, I'm going to.
You didn't, because 80 is the base stat.
I'm just gonna do it once.
Just so everybody knows that for Hades, his card stat is to boost the power of attack cards when you have low HP.
Which is good in theory if you had, like, I don't know, something that would keep you at low HP without being scary.
Yeah, and it's limited to 30 attacks. Which I think every boss card is limited to a certain number of attacks, so...
Oh man, my name's Hercules. I want to fight Hercules. Let me fight Hercules. Give me the Hercules card for fighting Hercules. And make the card like called God's Strength or the power God's Strength. Kill everything in one hit, or Demigod Strength, my bad. Kill everything in 2 hits.
So, Mega Flare?
Yeah, pretty much. Sorry for ruining your games.
It's something games!
Games! See, that's the real mistake. Having a fake not having a fake Danny DeVito say, I'm getting ready for the games. He 100% better appear in. I mean, okay,
we know Olympus is in Cage 3. It will be weird if he isn't.
True. What if they get the actual Danny DeVito finally, though?
Honestly, I'd be fine with the copycat. He does fine.
Oh yeah, he's totally fine. I'm just like trying to think, dude. What if they actually got like the real Danny DeVito to do it?
I mean, if they're ever gonna do it, I feel like it's now.
Woo, Cloud card.
It's better than you would think, honestly. Like, bundle 2 or 3. I think 3 of them together gives you the Omni Slash, which is extremely powerful. Obviously, it's Omni Slash.
Yeah, but who needs that when you have Sonic Blade?
We don't, but we will soon enough.
Yeah, in due time.
Give it a few parts.
I'm gonna save here just to save in the next room.
Yeah, sometimes we have a boss outside, sometimes we don't. I don't know if we do.
We don't. But we do get a cutscene, which I don't remember this cutscene because I think I skipped all the. I'm skipping all the cutscenes in my other save.
I mean, probably for the best. You wouldn't want to watch these cutscenes twice.
Why bring that up?
That is true.
I had to be sure that I hadn't forgotten them.
Let's see if Sora starts turning slowly into a douchebag at this point. That's the real question.
Now, I think that starts happening around 4-6.
Well, I remember that too.
Seriously, anyone that hasn't played the game before, oh yeah, he turns like full-on D-bag. It's bad.
Yeah, he gets so bad, and it gets into this weird teen love angst crap. It's bad. It goes from some weird, potentially interesting like story. Like it could, you would think it could go somewhere, but then it turns into this like anime melodrama trash garbage. Is the best way to put it.
I'll give him this one defense. At least it doesn't last particularly long.
True.
But that's the only defense I can really give it.
I bet Rico and the king are still together.
So it's like, who's this Riku guy?
We've got to find the king. And I'll never forget that. He's going to forget it in this next room right here.
Who is the king? Wait, what's a king?
You seem pretty intrigued by this Sora kid.
Are you telling me you're not Larxene?
Whoa.
Haven't decided yet.
So isn't she the newest member in the organization?
What
At
you
this point,
say.
Roxas is in the team, so she's not.
There was a time
Okay,
he became a
well,
heart.
I don't
Other
really
than that,
count.
yes.
I don't really
Becomes
count
a
Roxas.
heartless.
He's not really part of
They
the
lose their
organization.
minds
I don't
and
even
their
care if he does
feelings.
stuff in
They're
days.
consumed by the darkness.
But he's number 13.
Right, but
He
not
doesn't do
Sora.
shit in there. It's
He
just a
held on to
title.
his feelings even as a heartless.
I mean, to
And
be
there's
fair,
only
the number
one other
13
man who's been
became a
able to
total
do
joke when
just
Days
that.
came out, and it just got worse.
It's the strength
True.
of his heart. That's what interests you.
This
Why the
Larxene
Keyblade
person,
shows
you either
Sora
love
as a
her or
heart.
you hate her. What is your take on
To
Larxene?
unlock the mysteries
I didn't know
of
there
the
was anybody that
heart.
actually liked her, honestly.
Isn't it really?
I thought it was
Organization's
universally
mission.
decided that she was hated.
Dude, I love Larxene.
Can't stand her.
I love her. She's the greatest. It's like half sarcastic, but half not.
If
Like,
we did, what
Just
would it
imagine
have
if
been?
Sora was a D-bag all the time. That's Larxene.
I
Oh,
can't
yeah.
think of
She's that
anything,
kinda girl.
So maybe that means
I like
that
the
I
mean
really
girls
am
though,
losing my
so maybe
memories.
that's what maybe that's why I like her. Oh,
But whatever they
you know,
were,
who tries
they
to
couldn't
think
have
of a
been
memory
very
that you
important
forgot? That doesn't even make
memories,
sense.
Right?
Right.
What would you even
Or
do?
else I don't think you
Like,
would have forgotten it.
I don't know, maybe ram your head against the wall a few dozen times? I mean,
It's funny because they're just like,
probably
look,
tell Sora.
guys,
Look at
I
what
don't
John
remember
Kylie
this.
gave
I
me.
don't forget this. You know, I'll
special
remember not forgetting
So I
this
promised
thing that I
I'd
can't
return it.
forget to not remember.
I'll never forget.
But what is it that
Making
they're
that
talking
promise.
about? I'll never forget making that
That's why
promise. Yeah,
I
talk,
can
Three
never
tell,
floors
forget
later.
yeah, I was about to say, tell me that again in 3 floors.
Well,
Oh,
Am I
we're in the
right?
realm of darkness now.
Kyrie?
something darkness? Oh,
Well,
sorry.
dude, Kyrie's still in her, like, Kingdom Hearts. Oh, I mean, they had to reuse the assets, I suppose. Then again, technically speaking.
Yeah, this is only a little bit after the first game. It's just jarring because of the voice.
Yeah. Because this game came out after Kingdom Hearts 2, so.
Do I know?
I think it came out like a
That
year after
girl?
Kingdom Hearts 2.
H2 was 2006, Rechain was 2008.
So it was 2 years? Maybe it was just the Japan release was 2007.
Sorry. Never mind.
Final Mix was 2007.
We better keep going.
Yeah, I think this came along with Final Mix in Japan.
I kind of feel like it did too.
I think they came out like alongside each other. Alright, what do you have to say before we end off this part, Goofy and Donald? Kyra will be really happy if you find Riku and bring him home. Yeah.
Seriously, who is Riku?
Don't you lose a good luck charm Kyrie gave you. I mean, we won't, but we're gonna forget Kyrie within like the span of 2 floors, probably.
But we will never forget about Goofy's tooth.
Ugh.
Never forget.
Why did you have to remind me? Is the real question.
Thank you all for watching. Next timer. You said Wonderland was next?
Yes, indeed.
Alright, see y'all then.
Bye bye. I'm gonna kill Donald. Bye.